Wednesday was National Signing Day for several area student athletes and one of my favorite days of the year. I'm Leland Barclay, and welcome to the River Valley Sports Report presented by the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette and sponsored by Ashley Air. 6 student athletes at Ozark signed to continue their athletic careers on the collegiate level. Two-way lineman Brock Burns signed as a preferred walk-on for the Arkansas Razorbacks.
He texted me a little bit, like invited me to camps and stuff, but it was really just one night. Coach Yurachek just texted me out of nowhere pretty much and just gave me a preferred walk-on offer. So I was excited. It was pretty cool. It came out of nowhere, so it was really awesome.
Burns was selected the outstanding offensive lineman of the 4A4 and named All-State. Fellow lineman Briar Yates signed with Hendrix College. Yates was selected last week to play in the Arkansas Coaches Association All-Star football game in June in Conway.
Next, I want to thank my family for their constant support and encouragement. They've helped give me this opportunity, and I couldn't be here without them. I'd also like to thank my friends for being great supporters and being loyal throughout all these years. Next, I'd like to thank my coaches for their guidance on and off the field and also for making me a better man. It won't be forgotten. Thank you to all my teachers for guiding me in the classroom as well. You all helped me out tremendously. I'd like to also give a special thanks to my mom. She's been my rock and my best friend since I was little. I couldn't ask for a better one. I can't thank you enough for all the hard work and dedication you put towards Cassidy and I. You've always thought of us before you, which means a lot. Thank you for everything else.
Britton Gage, a defensive back and running back for the football team, signed to run track at Pittsburgh State. Gage finished 6th in the state decathlon last season. Carter Crane signed to play basketball at Hendrix College.
Everybody for being here, and a big thanks to my family, friends, and coaches. And I've had a good time as a hillbilly. I've enjoyed it all. And thanks for all the teachers for putting up with me, making me a better person. And that's all I got to say. Thanks.
Isabella Asbeck signed to play volleyball at John Brown University, and Hayden Level signed to continue his rodeo career at Missouri Valley College.
Country. I couldn't accomplish any of my goals or dreams without God letting me follow His plan. I can't thank my amazing parents enough for always being there for me no matter what I needed. You guys have never let me down. If I needed to make a rodeo one weekend in Houston and the next in Dallas to qualify for the World Finals, you guys made it happen. To all my great teachers and coaches I've had that pushed me to succeed from the classroom to the football field to the rodeo arena, you are a great part of the reason I'm here. Some of the greatest inspiration I've had that keeps me going is from my supporters. The quote, "A man can choose his enemy, but not his supporters," really hits home to me. You guys are awesome. From coming to watch me compete, your phone calls and texts, asking me how my ride went at the rodeo, even if it didn't go like I planned, you all still supported me. Thank you. Before I turn this mic back over, I'd just like to leave you with a quote from Lane Frost. Win or lose, keep a smile on your face, you're living someone else's dream.
At Cedarville, running back and linebacker Darrell Kadich signed to play with Northeastern State University in Tahlequah. Kadich ran for over 2,000 yards in each of the last 2 seasons, the only player in the state to do so.
What do they have plans for you as far as your position?
I think I'm going to go up there and play running back for them, but I don't know how that goes. I could play defense maybe.
What coach specifically recruited you?
I got recruited by Coach Bowen mostly. I talked to all of them, but Coach Bowen really got me all the paperwork, and I met up with him mostly.
What did he say? What did they like about you the most?
They basically told me I could just run the football. I ran hard, and they could see me being a running back for them in their program.
Kadich was named All-State 3 times, was named the outstanding running back of the 3A1, and also selected to play in the All-Star game in June. In Charleston, linebacker Ransom Marishka signed to play with Lyon College. Marishka was named All-State, and 2 was selected to play in the All-Star game in June.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm excited to go play at the next level, and I'm just ready to do it.
What coach specifically recruited you?
Ian Libb, he's been my recruiter the whole time, just every step of the way he's been there, and very thankful for him and the coaches up there in line.
What was it that he saw in you that he tell you that he liked about your game?
Well, he just knows I'm a hard worker in the class and in the field, so I know that he's ready for me to get up there and just show him what I can do.
I guess they're looking at you at linebacker.
Yes, sir.
You looking forward to competing on the next level?
Yes, sir. I'm very ready.
Also signing Wednesday was Dimitri Lloyd, a linebacker, to play at Missouri Southern. Lloyd began the season at receiver but moved to linebacker and made an immediate impact on the defensive side of the ball for the Mavericks. Lloyd was selected All-State. Also signing Wednesday was Boonville quarterback Randon Ray to continue his collegiate career at Harding University in Searcy. Now on Tuesday, basketball also continued. I was in Ozark where Morrilton swept a varsity doubleheader. Morrilton won the girls' game 52-37, while the Devil Dogs rallied in the boys' game for a 47-41 win. Morrilton scored the first 5 points of the game and led 11-4 before Ozark battled back with a 9-0 run in the second quarter to take a 21-17 lead, helped by Landon Wright's three-pointer and buckets by Brayson Peters, Eli Massingale, and Kyle Archer. Ozark still led 28-21 with a bucket inside in the third quarter. Morrilton rallied, however, to take a 31-28 lead into the fourth quarter where they put the game away. Razorback signee Joseph Pinion, a 6'5", 185-pound shooting guard, had 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 steals, and an assist for Morrilton. He was 8 of 15 from the field and 6 of 7 from the free throw stripe. Walter Woody was in County Line on Tuesday, where the new school of Fayetteville took a doubleheader over County Line. That's going to take us to halftime of the River Valley Sports Report. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor, Ashley Air, with our weekly segment, Gimme 5.
The Martins came over, we were having spaghetti when we suddenly noticed that we started getting sweaty as the temperature approached 90 degrees. My buddy said, man, you gotta call AshleyAir.com. When your air conditioner breaks, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. The technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. When your air conditioner breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
Gimme 5. Before the great Ice Fest of 2022 moved in the area, there were a lot of activities that did go on as scheduled. And here are the top 5 performances of the past week. The number 1, the Lavaca Golden Arrows defeated Acorn last Friday 62-39 in a battle for first place in the 2A4. Lavaca scored the first 9 points of the game and led 17-4 after the first quarter. Jetson Wagner scored 18 points, Drake Grantham had 16 points, and Kobe Glidewell and Avery Walker each had 8 points. Acorn's Damian Bowman, one of the state's leading scorers, scored 23 points, but was held to just 9 field goals in 20 attempts. Lavaca head coach Renner Reed had this to say after the win.
Well, we wanted to get off to a great start defensively first because we know they can score points pretty easy. We know they got a couple guys that have averaged really high points, and that set the tone for us. We're a little streaky shooting the ball at times, but we can also score in bunches, and we had numerous guys, especially early on, get open shots. We wanted to get to the rim and attack them, not necessarily get them in foul trouble, but really make them guard us. We're quick. We play 5 guards the whole time, and tonight it went really well early. We got stagnant little in the second quarter, and they went on a run. Made a couple adjustments at halftime and did a really good job in the second half.
Lavaca is scheduled to travel to Acorn on Friday for a rematch. Lavaca is ranked number 1 in Class 2A. Number 2, the Mansfield Lady Tigers have moved into a first-place tie in the 2A4 now with a 4-game winning streak, including a 63-58 win over league leader Mountainburg last week. Number 3, the Alma Lady Airedales not only won their first game of the 5A West schedule on Friday, but they backed it up with a 38-31 win at Russellville on Tuesday. Friday, Kiera Owens scored the game winner with 2.7 seconds remaining to lift Alma to a 39-37 win against Mountain Home. Number 4, Van Buren wrestler Trevor Edelin last week became the winningest wrestler in school history with 148 wins. Edelin is a defending state champion. Last but definitely not least, number 5, the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs went on the road on Tuesday and won the much anticipated, often delayed matchup against Valonia, which was ranked number 1 in Class 5A until recently. Greenwood, which moved into the number 1 spot in Class 5A and is number 7 overall, jumped to a 35-19 halftime lead on Tuesday and won 56-51. Maddie Cartwright continued her fantastic season with 29 points, including 20 in the first half. She also had 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Anna Trusty added 13 points. We would love to have you on our team by subscribing online at nwaonline.com and click the subscribe button, or by calling our customer service line at 479-684-5509 to receive the best area sports coverage with game stories, scores, schedules, rankings, and notebooks that provide coverage of your schools, players, and coaches. You can also see a lot of photos by our award-winning Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette photographers. They can be seen and purchased on our website at nwaonline.com/photo. So be sure to check those out online or in the digital edition of the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. That's going to wrap up this week's River Valley Sports Report, sponsored by Ashley Air. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more updates like this. God bless you, and be sure to tune in next week as we thaw out from Ice Fest 2022.